Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 5. Today's practice is going to be a middle of the week. Let's get grounded. Let's kind of hunker into our bodies a little bit. And we're also going to be talking a lot about the hips today. So you're going to need to be on the ground or laying on a bed if you're not able to get on the ground. We're going to start just by sitting nice and tall. I have to sit folded over my knees. I know that's not for everybody, so go ahead and sit comfortably cross-legged, or even with your legs out in front. If you find that when sitting on the ground, you have a tendency to lean back, just put a little pillow or a blanket folded under your bum, and that will help elevate your hips higher than your knees, which creates a long spine. Take your right hand and just let it float down to the ground. Left arm's going to circle and then reach up and over. Now you're going to find that throughout our 30 days together, there's a lot of repetition, especially when it comes to those important 6 directions of the spine. Getting this side body open is something I do every day, and we should think about it every single day, opening up so that we breathe better, we move better, our posture's better. Up and over, right hands. If you feel that from the armpit to the hip, it should feel super delightful. Inhale up. One more time each side. Exhale, let it float. Inhale, left arm. Exhale over. Now that we're here, take your left hip and just push into the ground a little bit. Even if you're sitting cross-legged, focus on the left sitting bone pushing. Inhale to rise. Exhale to float. Last time, right arm goes high. Exhale over, push your right hip. Oh, so good. Inhale up. Exhale, let it float. We're going to come down to the ground. So I'm just going to bring my knees together, scoot on down. Come about halfway down your yoga mat. Hold on to your knees. You're going to peel your spine down. So it's very intentional. We don't just flop down. Walk your heels close to your cheeks. Now, look at me first, because once we get into this movement, it's important to keep your eyes to the sky. So for me, I'm going to be moving my ponytail. All right, hands go down by your side, and you're going to tap your heels. That's the distance you want between your heels and your cheeks. They're pretty close. So just reach down there, you can tap them. And now picture on your low belly that you have a little teacup right there. And the tea is not spilling because your spine is in neutral. I can slither my hands underneath my spine because my pelvis is flat. That's where we're going to begin. Now I want you to visualize that teacup on your pelvis, just below your belly button. We're going to pour the tea into our belly by imprinting the spine and tucking the tailbone under. Come back to filling up the tea. It's very subtle. Here's my hand underneath, and then I'm going to imprint and pelvic tilt. So I'm thinking about filling up my teacup, pouring my teacup. Nothing else is moving. Pelvic tuck. Okay, so we're going to do 5 of those. Go ahead and press the spine to the ground. Fill up your teacup. Pour it. Fill it. Do 3 more. This is great for spinal mobility, for hip health, for the pelvis, for the bladder, for all of that low belly stuff. All right, now we're going to imprint. Here's where I don't want you to turn your head. So look at me once, and then we'll do it together. My spine is flat to the ground, hands down by my side, tapping my heels. On my next in-breath, I'm going to peel my hips up to the sky. This is important to not turn your head. Squeeze your buns. Push into your feet, feel your quadriceps ignite. Take a breath, lift an inch, and then exhale. We will peel the body back down, almost like we're rolling a ribbon onto the floor. Then we come back to filling the teacup. So we're going to have a neutral, an imprint, a lift. We're going to hold on the exhale, then lift an inch, and then peel the spine back down, come back to neutral. We're going to do this 3 times. So here we go. Tap your heels, palms face down. Fill up your teacup so you're in neutral. Pelvis is in neutral. Take a breath. On your exhale, pour your tea, imprint your spine. On your inhale, lift your hips to the sky. On your exhale, press into your feet. On your inhale, lift an inch. On your exhale, lay your spine on the ground like a ribbon. Go slow all the way down. Inhale, fill up your teacup. Exhale, imprint for your teeth. Inhale, hips to the sky. Exhale, press into the feet. Inhale, lift an inch. Exhale, roll the ribbon. Laying your spine, controlling this, not flopping. Inhale, back to pelvic tilt. Fill up your teeth. Last time, exhale, imprint your spine. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, press, squeeze. Inhale, lift an inch. Exhale, lay your spine. Come back to neutral, take a breath. And then just soften. So we're not necessarily imprinting. We're not holding that teacup neutral. We're just hanging out. Take your feet wide as your yoga mat. And then cactus your arms. Okay, so if this is uncomfortable for your shoulders, you can also put your hands on your body or keep them down by your side. But cactusing your arms, backs of your hands on the ground is a nice heart opener. Take a breath. And you're going to zigzag twist to the left. Just swing those knees to the left. And you're going to feel a big stretch over your right quadricep, over your right hip. And we're going to extend this a little bit bigger. Take your right hand, reach it above your head. Try to reach way back there. Feel that stretch through the right side body. Good, feel nice. Cactus the right arm. Inhale back to the sky. Exhale, zigzag twist to the right. Just let your body feel it before you make any changes. And then the left arm might reach and back. That should feel really nice over that hip crest. That front of the hip flexor into the psoas muscle gets very, very tight. Bring your left arm back to a cactus. Inhale back to center. And now walk your feet close together. Bring your hands behind your hamstrings. Squeeze the knees in. And just begin to rock a little bit side to side. When we have a yoga practice or even 10 minutes on our back, especially if we're outside, circle your knees, one unit. We become very grounded and calm. And I like to have a midweek practice where I connect on the ground, circle the other way. You've probably heard the term grounding. People like to walk outside in the grass barefoot to get some of that energy of being grounded. So this is the practice designed for that, where we will be on our backs for some time, letting sort of the weight of the world be settled in and returned back. Now, extend your left leg long as you can. Slither it out long. It's going to be on the ground. Right leg is going to stay bent. I'm going to weave my hands into a basket, place them on top of the right knee, and squeeze. Squeeze. Just let that gentle pressure bring the thigh to the ribs. And maybe rotate your ankle while you're there, but forget about those tiny little joints. Go the other way. All right. You're going to take your left hand and slip it away and bring it down to your side. Right hand is staying on the right knee. We're going to open it like a gate. Just going to let the right knee open. We're all going to be very different here. There's Emma the pug. She's been my co-teacher for 4 years. She's a good girl. All right, let your right knee just open. Now, if your left hip wants to rise up, take your left hand and press it down. Just a little pressure. This is a beautiful external rotation of the hip joint. Getting into the inner thighs. Here we go. Inhale, back up. Now switch hands. Bring your left hand back to the right knee. Right hand comes down to the ground. We're going to twist here. Take a breath. And on your exhale, bring your right leg over your body to the left. Way over. Now you might find your right shoulder wants to lift. It's okay. See if you can let gravity help you. Twist as far as it's comfortable for you. Just feel that. Under the 6 directions in the spine, we're getting there. Next in-breath. Bring the right knee back up. Hug both knees into the chest. Squeeze again. Rock a little bit. Give a little massage to your low back. And here goes the right leg. As long as it can be. Think spaciousness through the hips. Interlace your fingers. Squeeze the left thigh towards the left rib cage. Press. Breathe. You're going to slip your right hand off. Let it fall to the ground. The left hand stays on left leg. Take a breath. And then you're going to allow the left hip to open. If you've been hanging out with me for a while, you know my left hip does not particularly function very well opening. So I'm not going to yank it or pull it. I'm just going to let gravity assist it. It's not going to open very far. It doesn't mean I'm not good enough or something's wrong. It's just the way that it is. All right, inhale back to center. Switch hands. Right hand comes to the left knee, left hand falls. Take a breath. You're going to bring the left leg to the right. You will, I won't. I just can't do it. So I'm just going to stay in my neutral, but you will bring your left knee over to the right and get a twist. I'm going to just twist my cervical spine by looking to the left. So we make adjustments depending on what's showing up in our body on any given day. Never pushing the body to do something it doesn't want to do, but really cultivating a relationship with your body where you find grace. Inhale back to center, hug both knees in. We find grace in our bodies. And that is what's so important about this practice, is that you don't have to have the same body shape as me. You get to discover for yourself where your crinks and crannies are in your body and still love yourself. Feet stay together. We're going to open the knees like a butterfly and then close them. Do that 3 times. Open like a butterfly. Close. 2 more. Aging's a trip. And if we think that we're going to be the same as we were when we were 20, we're in for a disappointment. Grab your hamstrings, rock and roll on up. However you need to do that. All right, we're going to sit on our right cheek. Zigzag the legs. So just when we were on our back, we had the same shape with our legs, but we're going to do it sitting up now. So the weight of your body is in your right cheek. Legs are to the left. So peek down. Your legs are bent to the left. I'm sitting on my right cheek. Right hand is going to come to the ground. Left arm is going to rise. And we're going to take another side bend. Inhale back up. Exhale, let it float. Lots of places to go with this. Left hand is going to come around to the right knee. Right hand stays behind. This is called a little mermaid twist. I think it's beautiful. Take a breath. And now spin your head and look over your right shoulder. Feel that along the left hip flexor, left psoas. Just left of the belly button. You should be feeling a nice stretch. Try to look a little further. And then come back halfway. Now here's where we're going to have a lot of adjustments and a lot of changes depending on your body. Both hands come to the mat. Both hands begin to walk away from the knees. Keep going. And maybe you stay here. Maybe you drop to your forearms. Find your spot. Bring your eyes to your mat near your hands. And when it feels right and good in your body, tuck your chin. This is a beautiful dynamic stretch for the back, for the hip, for the left quadricep, for that tight band of tissue that runs over the sacrum, which is that triangular bone at the base of our spine. All right, now bring your nose towards your right shoulder. Just deepen it a little bit. It should feel fabulous. Bring your nose back to the mat. Start to walk your hands back towards your body. Notice how it's intentional, slow, mindful. Imagine if every action we took throughout the day was done with a little bit of intention and mindfulness. Left leg is going to straighten, right leg stays bent. Now take your left toes and bring them towards your nose. That's going to activate the hamstring. That's what we want. Sit nice and tall as you can. Turn your trunk towards your left leg. I'm going to hold on to my right foot and my left hamstring. Then I'm going to tip my heart in the direction of my left toes. This is a big stretch. And remember, a couple days ago, we talked about the actual hip joint. If your cup of your hip is very shallow, you will be able to fold a little deeper. If you have a letter C cup, like a tight cup, and your ball is in there tight, you're not going to be able to, and it's just the bone. It has nothing to do with being flexible or being better at anything. It's simple anatomy. Heart towards the active left toes. Keep the left toes active. So let all that nonsense go, that if you touch your toes, you're somehow better or more flexible. It's really not about that. Here we go. Inhale back up. Bring your left hand to your right knee. Notice that my spine is kind of crunched here. I'm going to lengthen. Then I'm going to spin. Look over your right shoulder. Should feel nice. This is my favorite hip sequence. I love being on the ground. Come back to center. We have to do the whole thing with the other side. This is a little bit complicated for me, so I'll do my best. Knees come up, feet to the right. And you're going to sit on your left cheek. So hard for me. All right, sitting on your left cheek. Left hand lowers, right arm reaches up and over. Incredibly hard for me. So this is where I have grace within my own form, my own body. It's okay. Bring your right arm up. Bring your right hand to the left knee. You can see how different this side of my body is. It just doesn't do what I want it to do. Look over your left shoulder. Don't mind the pug. Oh boy. Every time Emma is on video, she does her business. Just got to roll with it. That's live television, people. All right, come back. Here's where we deepen it. You will probably deepen it more than me. Bring both hands to the mat. Look over your left shoulder. Feel that nice stretch along the right hip flexor, right psoas. All right, here's where we add on. We're going to take the hands away from the body. Maybe you stay here, just propped up on your hands. Perhaps you come to your forearm. Take your eyes to your left hip, tuck your chin, and just be blessed. Breathe. Tip your nose to your left shoulder, get a little twist there. It should feel really good. Bring your nose back towards the mat. Gently, your hands back. And now we're going to straighten the right leg. It's going to take me just a sec. Straighten your right leg. And now your left foot is going to be on the inside of your right leg with your knee open. Like that. I'm just not able to do that. So I'm going to keep my left knee up. Your left foot is here and your knee is open. Sit nice and tall. Turn your torso towards your right leg and your toes are going to be back towards your nose. Take a breath here. In your heart towards your right toes. So for me, obviously, this side looks very different. And I have two choices. Quit, be pissed off, be mad, say I can't, or do what I can do within the reality of my body. Just do what I can do. Push your heart a little further towards your right foot. Right, Emma? We just do what we can do. Emma is an elderly dog. She's almost 12. She has very bad knees. Come back up. Your right hand is going to find your left knee. Take a breath. Remember, your knee is open, mine's not. Spin to the left. Look over your left shoulder. Come back to center. Extend both legs wide. Pick your body up, scooch it forward, and now flex your feet. Inner thigh stuff. My hands are behind me to support me. I'm just going to gently hinge from the hips and lean my heart towards you. Emma is a good girl. She's my daughter's dog, and my daughter has special needs, and Emma has been in her life since Emma was 8 weeks old. So we've had a long life with Emma the pug. She's been a great companion. Come back up. And you're going to bring your feet together like a book, a butterfly. So the book part is the heels of your feet, the outside of your feet come together. Yours will, mine won't. So I'm going to have a half a butterfly, and I'm just going to love on my very tender left hip. All right, so my right foot is pressed into my left foot. Yours will be open like a butterfly. Sit nice and tall, and then you will hinge forward, bringing your heart forward. This is stretching your low back along that sacrum area. Next in breath, come back up. Lots of birds today. Go ahead and sit as however it's comfortable for you. I'm just going to have my legs out. I'm going to sit nice and tall, shoulders away from my ears. I'm going to grab my seed. Remember, this first week of August, we are really thinking about intention and putting something in us that we want to grow, so that by the end of August, our time together is over. We will be able to harvest and share what we've grown. I'm growing hope. Hold my seed. You hold your seed. Here we go. Open up your seed. Grow your seed. Pretty soon it will scatter, and then a beautiful hope or patience or love will be returned to you. This takes a lot of muscular strength to sit upright. If you're finding you're here, elevate your hips. We'll do it one more time. Hold your seed. Open your seed. Grow your seed. Scatter your seed. And bring it back. That's what I got for you today. I'll see you tomorrow, day 6. Enjoy your happy hips today and make it a great Wednesday. Do something nice for you, and midweek ground. Go step in some grass. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.